Good morning, welcome to the vlog. 447 miles covered so far. We've got 57% battery. We've been averaging 417 watt hours per mile. Now, plan of action today is to go and pick my youngest son up from his brothers, and then we can't decide if we're going to go to Ladybower Reservoir to go and have a look at this sinkhole. So I think if we I think that might be the plan, but if not, it will be heading straight home. So obviously there's going to be a charge in the offering somewhere. We're going to have to charge the car, but we'll wait and find out where and at what time and how, but I think we've got more than suffice now. Right, yesterday was a good day. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog, but we're now heading off to go and get my other son. That's going to take us 29 minutes, 17 miles away. So be back to you when we've made a decision as to what we're going to do. Roads are a bit busier today. It's a Monday morning. Everyone's half asleep. Right, back soon. Okay, so we've made a decision. We are going to drive to Ladybower Reservoir to go and have a look at this sinkhole. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon there'll be water flowing, or do you think it will be empty?
I don't know, it's hard to gauge. There's quite a few flooded lands around
here,
but it's not to say it's going to be like
what it's going to be like there, yeah.
Hopefully.
It'd be nice to see it actually working, doing its thing. I reckon that'd be pretty cool.
There's probably more chance now than there would be in like the spring or the summer when it's dry weather.
Yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to go and have a look at Ladybower Reservoir. So so it says I've got 3 charges to do. So we're going to get to Ladybower Reservoir with 29%, and then we've got EV on the move, OTM, which I believe is these new they are superchargers, and they're on the network, but they're not, I don't think they're Tesla. They're marked up as Tesla, so I'm very interested to see that, see if it works as well, see if it does all the handshake and everything as quick. So we'll definitely have a look at that when we're charging, but first and foremost, what are we doing first?
Obviously
Starbucks, yeah.
Past 11 and we've still not had on.
Yeah, no Starbucks. Yeah. So that's the plan, is we're going to find a Starbucks en route to Ladybower Reservoir. There should be one. There's a few. So when we get to the roundabout, we're going to do a left onto the 617 towards Chesterfield, which I think takes us round. I think it's is it the ring road around? Not Mansfield, is it?
Let's
just go. Yeah. So it's the ring road around Mansfield. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, look, that's busy. That is busy. We're just saying, there's definitely more traffic on the road, isn't there?
Surprising there's not during the weekend. It's like the old highway.
Yeah. I mean, that's a proper queue of traffic.
It is.
That is, look at that. That is a proper queue. Oh no, that is a proper queue of traffic.
It's half term though, so a lot of people travelling.
There's a mad queue of traffic. That's got to be half a mile. Half a mile of traffic. Urgh. Right, back when we are not far from Ladybower Reservoir, or we're having coffee, one of the two. No, coffee first. So we've got a bit of dilemma. Bit of a dilemma in that it looks like the Starbucks might be on the other side of the road. And that's a bit worrying for many reasons. We've got to try and get over there. So we're just entering Derbyshire. I only know that because we've just gone past the sign. So where's this Starbucks? Is it like on a dual carriageway, you say?
No, it's on the main road. I just don't know if it's a dual carriageway.
Right.
If not, we'll have to go up to the main roundabout, come back down and go back to it, and then you'll just do a massive detour. It's fine. Starbucks. Yeah, we're not missing the Starbucks.
There is no
We've not
Starbucks.
had breakfast, we've not had a drink.
Nothing.
And it's nearly lunchtime.
It's nearly lunchtime. So, I feel like I'm missing out. I've got a caffeine headache where I've not had caffeine. So, the road's been a bit busy through Mansfield, I must admit. But they're flowing now, which is good. Right, we'll come back to you when we've sorted the coffee dilemma.
I'd like to get my breakfast in peace.
We've got this! Look!
Hey,
Hang on a minute, where is it? Where is it?
on the other side of the road.
It's here! Starbucks!
Really didn't need to.
Oh, hang on a minute, how do we get into it?
Dramatic.
How do we get in? How do we get in?
Oh, it's a lovely building.
Oh, it's a lovely building. Let's.
You just need to find a car park.
Well, it's not a problem. We can do this.
There you go, right
Uh,
if you drive through it, I'd love to go.
and
It's a lovely building for Starbucks, isn't it?
I love it. I reckon this used to be an old pub or something.
There's a lot of cars parked.
Yeah.
It's busy.
Instavolt. Oh, Instavolt chargers. We won't be charging. Oh, this is as tight as a thing.
Don't know where we're going to park. It must be busy in there.
Ah,
Why don't we just go through drive-through instead of parking out? No, because we need breakfast.
we need breakfast as well.
People are parking on the curb.
Yeah, do you know what I'm going to do?
Coffee fix. Well,
I'm parking here.
I'm not in there to say.
No, I'm parking here.
Yes,
Just parking here. So, right. Let us go and get coffee. My life is complete. Okay. Life is complete. We have Starbucks.
Eat first before we go.
Yeah, I'll eat driving. No, I won't eat driving because that would be illegal. So, is someone going to let me out, do you think? Do you reckon someone will let me out? They are. They'll let me out? Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. So, somebody let me out, which is very kind of them. We have 3-shot caramel latte and food. What have you got to drink? You got cinnamon. They had cinnamon.
Oat milk cinnamon.
Oat milk cinnamon. The roads are busy, but oh look, there's a. That looks like old mine wheels there. That's the old colliery. Colliery. Did I say that right? Colliery. Yeah. Because this is all mining, isn't it? This is where the mines would have been. Yeah. This would have been a hive of industry. So, right. We are going to join the. We're not going to join the motorway. We're going on. What's the road number?
A617. It's
We're
on it already.
A617, which is going to take us up to Ladybower or towards.
I think it goes past Sheffield.
Past where?
I think it goes around Sheffield.
Right.
So I'll show it to you. When the map decides to load
To load, yeah. So we're going to looks like we're going to pass quite a few reservoirs on the way up. So Is it up or across? What are we actually doing?
I can't see. I can't. It's across, isn't it? But we're literally.
Oh, we're on the outskirts of Sheffield.
Yeah.
So, right. I'm not gonna. What I'll do is I'll wait till we get to Ladybower Reservoir and then I'll come back to you. Because someone thinks that people won't find it funny that we have a coffee addiction.
No, I don't think people need to know that we're stopping.
Bowlesover Castle and Chatsworth House. I knew. Why does that road look very busy? Oh, you don't want to be on the M1 right now. I'll turn my head.
When I went on the M1, that's exactly what it was. Standstill traffic.
Look at that. I'm keeping my head turned for as long as I can. Oh my. Just want to have a look at the sinkholes. I know it's a long way to go just to look at the sinkholes.
But we're in the right direction.
We're in the right direction, so we might as well do it.
Only a small detour in it.
Come on. Change gear. Not me, them. So. Right. We are in the most... the scenery, the houses, the villages are just absolutely amazing. We've just been talking about life driving through a village, but even Patrick, who is normally confined to the Xbox, has just said what an amazing house, what amazing views. So you just don't realise when you live in one part of the country, you just don't realise the beauty that is in others. I think we become blind to the beauty that we have in Cornwall. We're all very blasé about it. You know, you want to go to the beach, it's on your doorstep, but you forget that you come inland and you just got it's just amazing. You know, having said all of that, my map has just gone offline because there's no signal. So, as you can see, there's absolutely no signal whatsoever. So at the moment we're driving over a grey area.
Even the phone, yeah.
Yeah, even the phone. There's absolutely nothing.
So let's hope nothing happens.
Yeah. So, we're just fingers crossed.
I might be taking a long walk up a big hill somewhere.
This is properly going uphill, isn't it? Let me show you this. We're going uphill. This is climbing. But I'm hoping we're going to sort of go through another village in a moment. That was it Barlow we just went through? Gary Barlow. We just
nothing to do with him.
Nothing to do with Gary Barlow, but
it's just the way your mind
just the way my mind works. Association. But the village was just gorgeous. We're climbing and climbing and climbing. I wonder how much of this was pit land. You know, where there were pits. But right, we'll come back to you. Coming up to Main Road. We'll come back to you soon. So we are turning right up over here.
You've got right away.
I've got right away. And we're going left. The map's picked up.
So, the moles here.
Oh my god. So we're now in a Peak District. I guess this is our equivalent of going on to Dartmoor. But oh wow.
No,
yeah.
I think this is prettier.
Oh, this is far prettier.
This is nice.
It hasn't got a prison slapped in the middle of it, has it? So I have never been in the Peak Districts ever. I have been up and down this land of ours, but I've never been in the Peak District.
I don't think I've done the Peak District.
No, this is...
Lake District, but not...
So we are climbing. How are we doing battery? We've got 31% battery. We've got... It says we're going to arrive with 29%. So I'm hoping there's a lot of downhill. And it says we're only 9 miles away. So, oh, this is, look at this! This is, yeah, I love it. I love it. I think we need to do some sort of couple of days away up here.
Yeah.
This is bloody lovely. It's just opening up all around us. Oh. So as I was saying, you forget where you are. You forget that we've got all this beauty on our doorstep, but you forget the beauty that other people have on theirs. Right, and if we see something else, I'll come back to you. If not, we'll see you at Ladybower Reservoir. I don't know what that is, but there's a lovely, it's probably a farmhouse or something like that. So what are we doing here? We're just sort of branching round to the left, aren't we? Castleton Hope Heathersage. What a lovely name. Bakewell.
Huh?
Bakewell, as in Bakewell tarts.
Is that where it comes from?
Yeah. So there's an argument, isn't there, between Bakewell tart and Bakewell cake, isn't there? Because one, they argue over which came first. So, well, no, this is the thing. The argument is it's like chicken and egg, isn't it? Which came first?
Chicken.
Really? How did the chicken get there if there was no egg? Yeah.
But then, how did the chicken get there with?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Which came first, chicken or the egg?
Chicken. You have to give birth to a chicken for an egg. The egg,
Yeah.
not the bush there.
But then, how did
this
the
is
egg
lovely.
get there if there was no chicken?
Yeah, this needs.
I'd love to see this in the summer.
I bet this is gorgeous in the summer.
Can we do a bit of camping there?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Well, get the Berlingo done and put a tent box on top. You're more than welcome to sleep in the top. Just is gorgeous.
This must be a walk around here because look, there's loads of cars parked there.
Yeah, and there's people over there. There's people walking.
Yeah, there's loads of people around here walking. It's been on a Monday as well. So it's a working day.
Well, it's half term, isn't it?
It's half term.
Yeah. Oh, the car park's busy. The car park is busy.
I take it you can walk from here to wherever we're going.
Well, you can. This is a
you could, but it's 5.8 miles.
Yeah, but for some people that's absolutely nothing. That's just a walk in the park sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Wow.
Oh my God! Wow, that is really picturesque. I love it. Just look at the way it's. Oh, that is just amazing. I absolutely love it. Well, this is it Heathersage? Heathersage. What absolutely beautiful little village. So, as you gathered from all of my vlogs, I'm not one of these that's often lost for words, but yeah, it's just bloody amazing, and it's just, yeah, it's just, and there's a railway station. We just heard cheering. Youth hostel, bloody hell. That's a new build, but don't look like it. So we're downhill the whole way into that, which means we're climbing out of it. 3.6 miles until the reservoir, and we're hoping it's going to take us straight to the car park that you found yesterday. Looks kind of promising.
It looks like it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's right to the, yep.
So,
Good.
so let's crack on. See you in 3 miles. So any minute now, we should see Ladybower Reservoir, yeah.
Does it?
It is according to the map, which if I look down at it, you'll see.
Literally be seeing it.
We should be.
to
Oh,
our
we
left
can see it
now.
now.
There's
Just
the
see dam,
wall.
yeah.
There's the dam wall.
Right. Where is it saying the parking is?
It's literally halfway along the right.
So it's saying parking half a mile. So we should, any minute now, be seeing the dam. There we are.
And then there's one that we've got to walk it. There it is over there. Okay, just don't know if the walk's going over it though. I can't swim anyway.
There's the other one there. Oh dear. You must be able to drive round this to see it, because you can park right by the.
Oh, you've got the bridge that goes over. There's the car park.
Oh dear, the car park's there.
Would you want to try and see if you can get
Let's
on the road?
see if we can get on the road.
There's a space, yeah. That looks big enough for you.
Yeah, we can get in there. So the car's parking itself, and it actually did that really quickly without me messing around.
Notice again.
That's an Elise. So the car is parking itself. It's taken quite an age to do it, to be quite honest. It's
Especially on a busy road.
yeah, I know, it's a little bit scary, but the car is parking itself, and it has done it.
Look at that house
No.
there on the reservoir.
It's done it. So according to that, we have arrived at Ladybower Reservoir. Now what we need to do is have a look at an aerial shot of where we are as to where the actual.
I don't know.
Can you see it from here?
No, we went past it. I told you it's at the far end of that bridge.
Okay.
By the wall. It's actually at the end of the dam.
Okay, let's have a look.
Look, it's at the dam.
Alright, there's one there. There's one the other side. So we're going to have to take a little walk back to go and have a look at that. It doesn't look far. What do you reckon, half a mile?
Yeah, that's right.
Right, we're going to go and have a look at the sinkholes. Right, I know it's a bit of a major detour we've done to come and have a look at this, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it. I don't know if you can get to the other side where the actual water's falling, but I think we're going to be going out, when we do leave, we're going to be going to the right to get out of here. But this is marvellous, isn't it? We were talking about yesterday, just talking about overflows, and now we're going to go and have a look. We're going to go and have a look at these sinkholes. So we found the toilets, which is what we were looking for, but it looks like we can actually walk down to the reservoir from here. So we won't take you in the toilets with us. So yeah, we're actually outside the toilets at the moment, which is kind of funny, but the reservoir is literally just behind us. So we're going to walk down and have a look at the sinkholes. So as I say, it's a long journey to come and see it, but we're here, so we might as well do it. But, and this all stems from, I say, our conversation yesterday, didn't it, with, where were we yesterday? Rutherford, yeah. So it all stems from that conversation now. So as I say, we're going to go and have a look at the drain. Were your toilets as clean and as nice as
They were
ours?
absolutely beautiful in there.
What's the first thing you said? What's the
For a free toilet in a car park.
Yeah,
The toilet
Yeah.
hasn't actually smelt.
yeah.
It smells lovely in there.
It does, absolutely gorgeous. What do you reckon that is? But look at that view. And there's the sinkhole.
Are we going down to it?
We are going down to it. There is the sinkhole. It's right there.
There's one right there. And then there's one on the
It's there.
over at the end of the road.
We're going to go and have a look at that, I think.
You'd probably be able to see down into the other one, I would have thought also.
Yeah, let's go down here and go and have a look. So I've just noticed this, the Derwent Valley Waterboard Ladybower Reservoir, inaugurated by His Majesty King George VI on the 25th of September 1945. Outbreak of wartime, but 45. So this road is busy. This road is busy. Let's walk down to the sinkhole, which is down on the right hand side here. And if I've looked at the, can you actually see it better there?
I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. So these sinkholes are pretty impressive. It says no drones. I wonder how many people completely ignore that. Well, let's just turn the camera around and let you have a look. So there it is. So the water flows down that into a massive pipe and then overflows at the back end of the reservoir. But that is huge. It's absolutely huge. But look at the view of the reservoir. How beautiful is that? Absolutely beautiful is that. And as I say, it does quite clearly say no drones. But I wonder what, you know, by law is this a no-fly zone? I can't see it. I should imagine people have tried to put drones down there. But can you imagine the force of water going down there when it's overflowing? Should we go and have a look across the top of the reservoir? Yeah. Do you want to do that? Excellent. So, I think, I might be wrong, but when the sinkholes are actually doing their thing and it's dropping water, I believe it goes there, under an underground channel, down these, so I'm assuming these little white things that you can see are actually the top of the channel, and it comes out right down at the very bottom down there. I don't know if you can see down there, but I believe it comes out off of them two side flows down there, so that it doesn't actually overflow. Now the interesting point is that I should imagine it looks like control rooms, that when it does overflow, well, it obviously doesn't overflow along here, but it goes down the sinkholes. But they must obviously have floodgates that can open and then allow it to flow down into there. This is all me surmising this is how it works. I'm probably completely wrong, and if I am, please let me know. Please let me know. As I say, I think it comes out down one of these two overflows out there. So a little bit of history, or by the looks of it, it's made up of several reservoirs. The Derwent, Ladybower and Howden Reservoir is the upper reservoir. It supplies hundreds of thousands of homes. What I was trying to work out, as I said to you, is down here is the two left and right, where obviously it's coming in from the left and the right. Is that...
They're called large bell mouths, and that's where the sinkholes go to.
Right, not on the outside though.
Yes, the outside one.
So what's the inside one? Is that for when they open the actual gates of the reservoir? Yeah.
If you look, the overflows from the thing are either side.
Yeah.
That says when there's too much water flow.
Yeah.
The two large bell mouths behind you act like giant overflows. That's what they call bell mouths.
Yeah.
To help manage the water levels in the reservoir before the water then flows into the River Derwent. The water is used for river control flow and drinking water and even produce electricity.
All right. So it flows down. Interesting. So it's kind of right. I was kind of right in how I was describing it, but you just read it out loud. So.
But they're not called sinkholes, they're called bell mouths.
They're called bell mouths, not sinkholes. I think sinkholes is what. Yeah. Well, I guess it does the same sort of thing, doesn't it? Because it's what you do. You pull a plug out, and the water flows down it. So, can we get any closer to this one?
Yeah, over there, right round it.
Oh, useful bit of information. They're 24 metres in diameter and take water from the Towel Bay to join the River Derwent. Plug holes. Oh, look just like your plug hole at home. The bellmouth overflows may not be taking water away when you visit. They only flow when the reservoir is full. So, please do not swim there. So, you'd like to think that's common sense, wouldn't you? I wonder what that is. You see that? I wonder what that is. So like a statue of some description. So. Let's have a look. Oh, you can get pretty close to this one. Oh, how close can you get? Oh, that's deep. Oh, this one is. Can you see better down this one? Oh.
No, don't take that water that's there. Then. Is that really dark?
Yeah.
There must be some depth.
I imagine it must tell you somewhere the depth of this reservoir.
Yeah, it does.
That is. I'd love to see these in flow.
I know, that'd be amazing.
I bet it look absolutely amazing. So the car is somewhere over there.
Way past there. It's nearer to that bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nearer to that bridge.
It's literally, actually, it's past where those pontoons are.
Yeah,
Just past those pontoons.
it's up there. So, but this has been worth the extra drive just to come and look at this. These are just impressive. That log that's there, the power of the water would take that down into there. And there's rocks. Can you see people have actually thrown rocks and that into there? So the power of the water would just take that away. So they're just saying, look at it. People are actually up the top and they're walking all the way along the top there. Absolutely walking all the way along the top. So they probably come up from that car park that we've stopped in.
No, I reckon they've got somewhere else for that.
Yeah, possibly. Cyclists, please dismount. Horses not permitted. It clearly says on there. Yeah, we did. Patch and I noticed that there's a path that goes down. So what Sue was just saying, interestingly, is that there is water flowing out down the bottom, down on her left hand, or down our left hand side there. So there must be some sort of other overflow to. Just keep it at a certain level. See, look, I know I'm childish, but there's a chain there, and I know that chain. Hang on a minute. Let's just show you what I'm looking at. I don't know. I don't think it's going to pick it up, but there is a rope or a chain which is obviously attached to them buoys. But because that's called a plug hole, my childish mindset is that if you pull that chain, all the water goes down that plug hole.
Really?
Yeah. It is, to say the least, bloody freezing. It is cold, isn't it?
It is cold.
What do you reckon? It's minus... well, with the wind chill, I reckon it's probably like -3, -2, -3.
I think the car read 2 degrees.
Yeah. It was cold. But I'm glad we've come. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go out via Derwent to see if we can see where it says the village, because it was actually buried.
You're not going to see the village.
No, we won't see the village, but we can actually see if there's any information on where the village was buried. Because when they built these reservoirs, they did literally bury the villages. So, but I'd like to come back up here during the summer months and properly investigate. Yeah, do a bit of walking. So, right, let us head back to the car where it's going to be considerably bloody warmer. Good. Right. We've had a walk round. We have 24% battery. We've got 22 miles to do, and it says it's going to take us 41 minutes to do that in. We are going to...
Does that take you via the Derwent?
I believe it's going to take us via the Derwent. We'll have a look as soon as we start moving. Yeah, I think it's going to... Yeah, I think we're going to go around here and follow it round. So...
Derwent Dam's up here. We're not past.
Oh, we're not past now.
Started driving.
Anyway, we are just passing over the top of the... we're going to turn left. So we're going to turn left now and follow this back out. And we're going to the EV on the move charger. Derwent Valley.
Yeah.
Via Snake Pass.
If you do want to quickly go and see the dam, as we pass over,
Yeah.
here there's a road that goes straight up to it, and then we can come back down and get back on the road if you want. It's not far.
Well, we'll have a look. What we'll do is we'll turn.
There's a road just after.
So if we go round here, see if we can actually see the Derwent Valley, the dams. Does it look as if that we can actually drive up there?
Yes, you can. It's a 7-minute drive. Up
Okay.
straight up.
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off and go up the towards the Derwent Dam to see if we can actually see the dam itself. So there's a viewpoint.
So looking to the right now, that is Derwent. So we're turning right here at the end.
Okay, so we're going to turn off right. It's actually taking us off the direction we need to go, but we should have more
Do a
than
little detour.
little
come back.
D2, yeah. So we should have more than ample battery to get where we're going. So
Ooh,
it's Snake Pass. We're going to come out and we're going to go down Snake Pass. So we're now following the road to Derwent Dam. So we'll come back to you when we get to Derwent Dam. So the car is auto parking again. Will it go between these lines? What do you reckon? Kinda ish. No, I don't think it's going to do it. It's properly taking its time.
There's someone stood at their car, look, I think.
Yeah, it's looking at you. I know, it's trying to put us in between the lines.
Oh, it is. Oh, that'll do, surely. There you go.
Yeah, it's done it. Wow. Right. So, I am just thinking, was this the dam?
That got a beautiful view of down where it's going.
Is this the dam that the dam busters use to practice for the raid on the dams on the Mona and the, what do you call it, dam?
I've got no idea.
I think it is.
It does say Dam Busters.
Dam busters, yes it is. Oh, yes. Oh, this is properly sent shivers down my spine. Look at this. So, on a night of one night in 1943, the valley's residents startled awake to the sound of heavy aeroplanes. Squadron 617, Royal Air Force, trained here for their famous raid on the Ruhr Valley. They practiced flying at 240 miles an hour to focus two spotlights on the water at 60 feet, exactly the right height to release Barnes-Wallace's bouncing bomb. And this is the dam that they practice on. Oh, this is proper, this is proper emotional. So they flew along this dam at 60 feet. To drop the bouncing bomb, and they practiced the bouncing bombs here. I have, God, honest to God, this is properly emotional. I've watched that film more times than I care to remember. But to actually see this for the first time is, yeah, it means so bloody much. It means so much. So these pillars obviously represent, or they're for something, I don't know what. With something on top of these, is this where there is an overflow? It's obviously for something.
Just a white stone in the middle of nowhere.
This. What is this? No, there's no inscription or anything on this. Is this going to be something? Is this going to... They're going to put something on here? I don't know. Wow. Straighten you up, you can see what it is then. I would love to... yeah, I'd love to see this in flow. Let's walk around the other side. Right, we're going to have a look the other side of the dam now. Is that to commemorate it? Okay, can we see any more down here? Ooh. I take it, I wonder if you can actually see more from the bottom. Let's walk down and have a look. So, there is the dam, and I should imagine when that is flowing, that is some sight to behold. We've just said that we're going to have to come back here during the summer months and maybe see this flowing, but it's just amazing. just absolutely amazing. So look, they've walked down there. They are down there. Right, I think we're going to head back to the car and then start making our way home. Oh, shifting to drive obviously makes the car go quicker. Right, we've just come down, we've had a look at the Derwent Dam. I'm really glad I did that, because it wasn't until we got here that the penny dropped where it says no drones, and he's just about to put his drone up. That the penny dropped that this is where the dam busters did their thing. So I'm super glad that we came up and saw this, and I'm super glad that you said to me, it's only Sundays, go up there.
Yeah. You weren't going to drive up?
I wasn't going to drive up, I was going to park up and walk up.
Like, read the sign properly. It says on Sundays, road closed on Sundays.
So how are we doing power wise? We have got 22%, and it says we're going to arrive with 15%. We've got no kind of connectivity, so I think that road is the road that goes down to the bottom of the dam. Derwent Cafe open every day except Christmas Day.
It is very beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Definitely got to do a walking holiday.
Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm definitely up for that. So, right, we're tootling off now to, let's see where we're going. We're going to, I think that's, is that like a
tunnel?
Yeah, tunnel. Can you walk across that? Is it
You can't
it could be a pipe. So we're now, I say, we're just following it now to the charger, which is the EV on the move charger, which is a Tesla charger but not. So when we get there, I'm definitely going to have a chat about that. Right, back in a minute. Okay, I know I've harped on about how beautiful it is and where we are and what we're doing, but we've just noticed that on top of one of the, and I'm hoping if as we come round, I'm hoping that I can show you the view on the other camera. Look, the road's collapsed there. The road is completely collapsed. So if I'm hopefully showing the view now, there is snow on top of the mountains.
The peaks.
The peaks. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. So he's obviously in a rush. He's in a rush. So now hopefully the view that you'll be able to see if the camera is turned, or one of the other camera views, is that there's snow on top of them there hills.
It's definitely snow.
It's definitely snow. Well, we've decided Francesca's not going to.
No.
But
She doesn't find this fun.
no, she doesn't find this fun. She thinks it's cold and boring.
She'd rather be sat inside on an iPad.
Pad, yeah. So I said quite happily I'd stay in the Berlingo. Sue's not up for that, are you?
If it was warmer weather, possibly.
But we're definitely coming back, and we're going to do it as a walking holiday, aren't we? We are going to come back, either come back into Berlingo if it's warmer, or try and book an Airbnb somewhere to just walk around here. I am just totally and utterly blown away by its beauty, and I can't believe I've never been here before.
Happy accident, this
This
wasn't it?
is
A little, happy little detour.
detour, yeah. So let's just give you. So we're at 18% so far. We've got 18 miles to do. It says we're going to arrive with 11% battery, which is a bit down on what it said initially. But there you go. Right, I'm going to. I won't bore you with me anymore going how beautiful it is, because we've made that abundantly clear. But we'll be back to you when we get to the charger. Charger. I've just realised it's 65 pence a kilowatt, which I know it's part of the Tesla network, but 60 for Odo. Want your brake pads? 65 pence a kilowatt is probably the most expensive Tesla charging ever known. So,
but it's next to a Starbucks.
But it is next to.
Oh, thank goodness.
It is next to a Starbucks. I love it.
Was that planned?
And a Greggs.
Was that planned?
And a Greggs.
And a sub.
Okay, where are we going? We're going down the bottom.
Is it 'cause
It's in here. EV on the move.
Patrice.
And it is somewhere around here.
It's probably the shell charger.
It's somewhere around here somewhere. There we go. It's here. So these are part of the Tesla network, apparently.
It says on there Tesla out.
So let us get parked up and put on charge.
Hope you're not putting me on charge.
I need to come over a bit. Because this thing's got the turning circle of a tank, it never goes right in straight away. So let's get us put back and then on charge. So we'll stop, come back to you outside. So EV on the move. Let's just get the connection. Obviously we need the adapter for this. What helps is if you actually put the adapter in the right way. I'm old. So sometimes this will work, and other times it won't. So I don't know why it won't work. Why won't it work? This is proper annoying. Here we go. Let's just... Oh. We've got technical difficulties. Oh. Can someone just push unlock on the charger for me, please? Go to charging. Had a few technical difficulties there. Let's just plug this in. Click. Blue. And charging. Right, let's get me coat. Going to Starbucks. Right. I am absolutely mind-blown that they're all part of the Tesla network, but I will do my utmost to avoid EV on the move chargers, because for putting in less than 40% has cost me £25. Now that is near enough double what I'm used to paying to charge this car. It's just, that's ridiculous. They're Tesla chargers, they're on the Tesla network, but they are ridiculously expensive. So I will be avoiding them like the plague. So we've managed to get a Starbucks. So we've had a Starbucks, Fran's got a Subway, and we've got a snack. We got Greg's snack, got sausage rolls. Right, so we now got 77 miles to do, which is going to take us 2 hours to Franklin Services. So we are going with the flow. If we see anything worth showing you, we will. If we don't, we'll see you in 2 hours when we get to Franklin Services. Yeah, what I didn't do was tell you state of play. 50% battery, and we're going to arrive with 13. That's what I missed out. So there you go. Not missing it out now. Let's see how true to form this is. Just entering Buxton. Oh, fire engines, Unimog, steady type thing, doodahs, whatever you call them. Buxton in the Peak District. This looks nice. Don't you think so? You know that sausage roll? I'm properly filled up now. Fairfield. Get on.
There is a way to reset them back to everything. Hold the button.
Yes, we've elected to come onto the M6 toll because we just don't want the aggro of sitting around. So it's still trying to get us to come off, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to follow it to the end and then come off there. It might be a slightly longer way round, but I'm quite happy with that because it means that we're not stuck in traffic. So the south is good to me. It will put us back onto the southwest at some point, but right. It's still saying we're going to. Now saying we're going to ride with 15%. So we are just going to go with the flow. I'm not sure where it will bring us out, but it's worth the £9.90 not to be sat in traffic. Right, back when we eventually find a charger somewhere. Whether it's going to be the one it wanted us to go to originally, I don't know, but I don't think it will be. Right, Franklin Services, we've eventually made it. I did a diversion around the M6 toll, as you know. I should have said you're coming through the toll booth. £9.90 on the toll booth. But it backfired on us because I ended up basically getting stuck in the middle of Birmingham. So it wasn't the most amazing thing I've ever done, to be quite honest. Right, we are looking for the Tesla chargers, which appear to be here on the right. How do we get into them is the question. We go in here, I think. No, we missed that completely, and go in here. Yes. Oh, I'll go in the no exit. That's what I'll do. I'll go in the no entry way, which I didn't see. So we'll cut through here over towards the Tesla chargers that I missed completely. No, it's not the first time I've done this. So let's just get ourselves parked up.
Why is it parked on an angle? Did you see that?
Alright, we'll pick a charger and go in.
Do you want me to plug it in?
I've got the adapter, so I want to film this, so
Well, just saying that is near McDonald's, there's a Burger King there. So, fancy McDonald's, we're going to have to go search for.
we have arrived.
We're actually getting to an area, I don't think we are.
No, we're just going to stop here for a quick toilet break, charge, and then head on off again. Okay, let's just get this going. Can you push the little on the screen at the very top as a picture of an electric shock? You push it for me. Unlock it, yeah. Charging 126 kilowatt. It's putting in at the moment. So it will drop down a bit because I've plugged it in and then unplugged it and then plugged it back in again, because we want to try and get to another services. So we're just going to give it until I've got sort of like 50%, which should give us more.
Starbucks at Michael.
Ah, excellent. In that case then we'll stay here for a little while longer and then head off to Michaelwood Services. Okay, this is Frankly Services. Oh God, it's noisy and it doesn't possess a Starbucks, which is not good for us because we love Starbucks. Right, I'm going to unplug and head off to Gordano, which is not far, so it's all worked very quickly, so I'm very happy with that. Let's get this stopped, unplugged, and let's get gone. Enough to continue our journey. Let us stop the charge and get ourselves unplugged and on our way. Try again. That is warm. That is very warm. Not surprising. Right, in the car, let's go. Right, actually kind of ended up doing 2 charges there. I put the charger on, thought we had enough, come back and we didn't. So completely my error. So the action plan is to head off to Michaelwood Services. Well, there is a Starbucks and we can have some tea. That's oh, he can't make it. He can't make it round now. So, and hopefully I can make it round there. So that should be in, I don't know how long that's going to take us. Let's get out on the motorway and then we'll have a check. So we are rolling. So it's 61 miles, 1 hour and 3 minutes. So looks good. looks good. So we'll come up to road speed, and there we'll stay. Right, back with you when we get to Michael Wood Services. Okay, we're just approaching Michael Wood Services. It says we were going to arrive with 22%. In actual fact, we're going to arrive with 27. And I've been averaging, I was down to 230 watt hours per kilowatt per mile. So I am as pleased as punch about that. And that was just by dropping my speed down to 65 mile an hour. Okay, got to locate the Tesla chargers, which I think are in the second part of the car park. So we're just looking for where they are. It's showing it on the left as we go in, on the right as we go in. So
Do you need a lesson on left and right?
yeah, it's let and rut, isn't it? So oh, there's loads of them. There's absolutely loads of them. You can't really miss them. There's hundreds of them. So the only thing, someone has done it again, but I won't say what that done it is again, because I can smell it again, if you get my drift. I'm going to park right down the bottom.
I can smell it this time.
Yeah, I know, it's horrendous, isn't it? Anyway, these are V3 chargers, which are nice. So we'll get the car on charge, then we're going to go down, we're going to have our Starbucks, and we are going to eat as well. So let's do this and get ourselves put on charge. There we go. Right, we have arrived. Back with you after we've eaten. Okay, let's get the car on charge. Blue, 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 blue. Green, it's charging. Right, let us go and okay. It's charging. It's making a noise. I've never heard them make a noise. That's a new one for me. Right, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I need the toilet. So something else I've just noticed is apple green chargers. These are popping up absolutely everywhere. Apple green chargers. It's a new charging network. I don't know how much they charge. Let's just have a look, see how much they charge per kilowatt. Prices, here we go. 77 pence per kilowatt, and we're paying 36. So that's 31 pence cheaper. And then down the bottom here is the old grid service ones. These have been here. So now I can smell weed.
I can smell weed.
Oh, get on. Yeah, so and these are the old grid serve chargers. I know you get it cheaper with the app, but 79 pence per kilowatt, so it's 2 pence dearer and it's slower. So these are definitely slower. Michael Wood Services, get on. So oh, it's nice and warm in here. Nice and warm in here. Okay. 10 bits of chicken, 2 sides, 4 fries. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty tight-fisted. 6 minutes to continue trips, 20 minutes till charge limit. Excellent start. Right, that was a very quick, well, it wasn't actually that quick, funnily enough. Break at Michael Wood Services. We've had Starbucks and we've had KFC. I can still smell weed.
There is definitely weed. It must be staff or something.
Yeah. No, it's there. It's weed-based vape. Yeah. Yeah, could be weed-based vape. So, right. Up to the car. Right, we're at 77%. It's all right, you've just gone and come in on a conversation that if you've caught the back end of it, it just sounded really rude, and it wasn't. But right, 77% charge. That's more than enough for what we need to get us home. So let's open some doors and get the car unplugged. My daughter isn't here to knock me unconscious with the car, the door, the Falcon Wing Door, as she did. She didn't do it on purpose, but let's just say it did make me jump. Right, let's stop the charge, unplug. I do love how simple and easy it is. That plug is not as hot this time, that adapter. So that's all done. Let's get ourselves in and ready to go. So that's us fed and malted. What's it looking like? We've got 78% charge. We've got 142 miles to do, 2 hours 24 minutes, and it says that we are going to arrive with 20% charge. So that will be very good if we do. I've had a pretty good weekend. It's been enjoyable. Seen a few things I didn't expect to see. Definitely enjoyed the dams today, didn't you? The Peak District is just amazing. Francesca doesn't want to do the walking, but myself, Sue, and Patrick are going to come back, and we're going to do a walking holiday. We've got to see if we can get my eldest son to have Francesca stay with him, so she can visit a friend. So, but we are back on the M5. We're the wrong side of Bristol, so we've got a lot of miles to cover. So 142 miles, and we should hopefully be home by just after 10. Right, we're nearly at the end of our journey. We have got about 2 miles to do, so by the time I get back home I would have done 835 miles, used 334 kilowatts of electricity, and averaged 383 watts per watt-hours per mile. I'll work out how much it's cost and I'll put it at the end, so you can see. But I think the most expensive charge is going to be the one at the EV on the move, which is the Tesla Charger that's been rebranded. All in all, it's been a really comfortable drive. Obviously I got that strike for not being in control, and I don't actually know what it was that I'd done. The only thing I can think of is that I had to accelerate past someone, and I did go over 77 miles an hour for about 2 seconds. That's when it made a noise at me and went, don't do that. So if that's what's caused it, literally the system is very sensitive, and in a way that's a good thing, in another way it's not. So over the 3 days, we had the journey up to Nottingham, trip around Mansfield. Yesterday we did the retail park and the Rufford Abbey, the mill, and obviously the Ford. And then today we've been to Ladybower Reservoir and the Derwent Dam, and we've been through the Peak District, which has just basically sparked us to say, do you know what, we're going to have a walking holiday up there. Yeah, and Kinderscale. I'd like to see where the B20 is it B29, but my crash site is as well. So with less than a mile to go, that's 835 miles we would have done. Thank you very much for watching all 3 vlogs. If you have enjoyed it, as with any of us, please give us the thumbs up. If you don't already, please subscribe, and above all, ring the bell for notifications. We'll be back in the next one, and thanks very much for watching. Leave a comment, and bye for now.